Oh no! Turbo! Oh, that was so stupid. Hello, guys! Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 2 of season 3 of Building the Ultimate Track Toy. And guys, episode 1, we had one part of a rivalry, and today we are going to complete one of the most iconic Japanese car manufacturer rivalries with two specific cars. If you haven't checked out episode 1, trust me, you want to go check it out. It's literally the episode before this. Don't miss it. Trust, my Turbonetics, trust. But in the previous episode, we drove the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10. And today, we are driving the latest version that we have in Gran Turismo 7 of the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Now, you guys are probably wondering, are you on the Mitsubishi side or are you on the Subi side? I've always had a soft spot for Subaru because when I was growing up as a young kid, like I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 years old, that was when Subaru was dominating the World Rally Championship with, I think it was the Bug Eye Subis with the massive hood scoops and those incredible rear wings. And after that, I was forever sold on Subaru. I wasn't bought yet when Mitsubishi were dominating, but the Subis just stole my heart, and I've always been a guy for the Subis instead of the Mitsis. Not that I do dislike the Mitsis, I just prefer the Subis. And I can already read the comments. So you like cars that blow head gaskets? Whoever said that, okay, whoever typed that comment, okay, just so by the way, last year, 2024, Subaru was voted with statistical proof that that was the most reliable car brand in the world. Secondly, the reason Subarus, especially older Subarus, blow head gaskets, especially any form of Impreza or WRX Subaru, is because the people that own them, first of all, don't know how to properly maintain them, and they drive the cars like they stole them every single time they turn the key. But that's not the point. We are going to get into this video. I have literally one of my roommates in my house. He owned a Subaru Forester with the EJ, if I'm not mistaken. He needs to correct me on this if I am mistaken, but I think it was a modified EJ20, the 2-liter, because you get the Subis in a 2.5 and a 2-liter, so EJ20 and an EJ25. As far as I know, but I can be mistaken. It was an EJ20, but an engine that could make upwards of 400 wheel kilowatts. Those you guys that don't know what that is in horsepower, you're looking at between 600 to 700 horsepower in an SUV from the exact same engine that you can get in these Subis. But in any case, without further ado, let me show you guys the one that we will be driving today. Because obviously you guys know, if you've been a keen viewer of this series, we do not just use the stock standard version. Here's our version. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the stock standard noise of the newer ones is really absolutely crappy compared to the older ones. Another reason why I prefer the Subis is I prefer how the cars sound engine-wise. You've got that boxer 4-cylinder, whether it's an EJ20 or EJ25, doesn't matter whether it's the 2-liter or the 2.5-liter, they've got that grumble. It's got like a V8 grumble when it starts, but when these things rev, guys, and they can rev damn high, they sound absolutely incredible. And that's one thing that stole my heart. That's one of the reasons why Subaru stole my heart as a kid. Racing crankshaft, titanium connecting rods and pistons, high lift camshaft, polished. The ports have been ported and polished, and the engine has been balanced and tuned. It's been stroked up, it's been bored up. It's got a carbon fiber prop shaft. It's got a racing clutch and flywheel. It's got a high RPM turbo with an anti-lag system set to strong, a racing intercooler, a racing air cleaner, a racing exhaust manifold, a racing brake system with slotted discs, racing brake pads, and then we've got a nitrous system, but again, it will not be used in time trial. Then you've got a fully customizable racing transmission transmission, fully customizable ECU, 215 points of downforce on the rear, 100 on the front, racing soft slicks all around, a fully customizable suspension kit, and a torque vectoring center differential so that we can, with the same as the Mitsubishi, do swap the power from front to rear. And this car also, 60 to 40 is the nice way to go. So 60 at the back, 40 at the front. You should actually say 40 to 60, but you guys get my point. Now, 581 horsepower on a car that weighs just over 1150 kilos. Now, it's got a slight bit more power than the Mitsubishi, and I actually can't remember. Is it heavier than the Mitsubishi? Let's just quickly check this. So 1162. Let's quickly check here, because I actually just can't remember the Mitsubishi's weight off of the top of my head. Let's quickly check here. Oh, actually, it's heavier than the Mitsubishi. The Mitsubishi is 1132, but with 571 horsepower. So it's got a bit less power. It's got, what, 10 horsepower less? Yes, 10 horsepower less, and it's about 30 kgs heavier. So that'll bring the power to weight ratio between these two cars extremely close, which is going to make for a very interesting way they handle the track. But again, two modified rally cars that we have converted, well, two road-going rally cars that we've converted to track cars, and we're going to see how they stack up against each other. Now you guys know the drill from here. Drop a like down below, and I'll see you at Tsukuba. So, just as a quick reminder to everybody, remember guys, even though there's still cars of the old seasons on here, we will only be comparing it to the car that has raced in this season, and that is the car currently in third place, and that is the Evo 10 Lancer Evo. So this car is chasing a very high benchmark of a 53.249. But remember, this series is not about which car's the fastest, it's about which cars I have the most fun in. And if you guys watched episode 1, you would realize that the Evo set a pretty decent damn benchmark for the first car of the season. But yeah, let's get into the 5 laps of fury at Tsukuba. And also, Subi, oh, welcome home to Japan. We're gonna take you across the pond pretty soon. Ooh. Excuse me? Oh, the anti-lag. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't have like the real life iconic Subi sound to it, but obviously this engine has been done, so many things has been done to it. So it probably wouldn't sound like the real Subi thing in real life. But point being is, sound check. Turbo Fox Racers approved. Now let's get into it. Let's see what this car can do for the 5 laps of fury. Oh wow. And the gears are short. I'm guessing this car's got a 6-speed gearbox probably, where the Mitsubishi had a 5-speed. Oh wow, but it's grippy, man. It's grippy. And it doesn't feel as heavy as the Mitsubishi on the front. Ooh. Turbo, that was a bit too much sauce, But that was a good exit though. Jeez, bruv. Beautiful. Oh, it's already close to the Evo. Okie dokie. She's a little beastie, this one. Oh, just a little bit too late of a turn in there, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, that exit I had on the coming out of that corner on the first lap was insane. Oh, that's a little bit wide, Turbo. Not just a little bit, that was majorly wide. That was a ton of understeer. Oh, I messed up this lap start so bad. Hang on to it. Oh man, this car picks up. It's got the same feeling as the Mitsubishi. The turbo pickup is insane. Beautiful, man. Oh, we're getting it now. We are getting it now. I was too late on the throttle there. I was sleeping on the throttle there, man. Come on, Subi. If you hug that inside, it just doesn't have the momentum to go through the corner. That was a good run through T1. Come on. Too late on the brakes heading into that final hairpin. Let's see what happens through the final corner. Oh yes, he just hung on to that, but nah. Oh man, that was fun. But okay, I am very impressed. This car definitely unlocks more confidence within me. It's not necessarily an easier car, but it's more challenging in a good way type of car. Now we're talking! Look at that! Oh my word, and if I deafened you, I sincerely apologize. Guys, this car is a 10th and a half away from the Season 2 Evo 5 GSR. Oh man, this is gonna be close. It beat out the Evo 10 with, what's that, 4/10 of a second? Basically the season 2 finale car, the M3 E92, is sandwiched in between two of the biggest car rivals in like all of car history. Ooh-wee! This makes me excited for the Nürburgring, man. And this car so far is looking fire. I'll be honest with that. But as I always say, cue the Nürburgring. That upshift gurgle the car has that every time it upshifts. Oh, that sounds so good, man. That sounds so good. Alright, guys, so the Evo 10 got P5 here. The question is, will this thing be able to beat it? The thing is, here it's got stiffer competition with the E46 M3, the E92, which had a much better performance on the Nürburgring than on Tsukuba, and then obviously that damn 4C. Do I see this car getting into the 20s? Very possible, because the Evo 10 only slightly missed out, and that was with two big mistakes. I think that car is a sub 6.5 minute car. So we're gonna have to find out. Will it be just one attempt? Will it be 20? We're gonna find out soon. It took 2 attempts in episode 1. Please, can it be attempt number 1? Because then it feels the most authentic, if you guys know what I mean. But Subi, you're no longer at home. You're across the pond. Prepare yourself for the green hell. But it's okay, because the corner exit grip is insane. Oh my... No. Oh, man. Okay, that was my fault. A little bit too keen on certain things there. That's on me. Attempt number 2 it is. Oh, but I'm on the limit with this one. Oh, I put a wheel on the grass there. Okay, I'm trying to drive this car like it's a GT3 car, and it's not a GT3 car. Oh, making the same mistake that I made with the few cars in the previous season. Attempt number 3 it is. 300 before the Bilstein Bridge. Oh no! Turbo! Oh, that was so stupid. Can't finish that lap, man. Oh. Jeez, this part is still terrifying no matter how good the car feels. Oh no. Oh man, I saw that coming. Turbo. Stupid mistakes, man. Attempt number 5, guys. Come on, I think this is the one. Oh, that was nice. Oh, curb through a bit too much, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We can still recover momentum for the next corner. Yeah, we did that. As soon as the downhill begins, hit 6th gear. Over the crest. Come on. Tipped the wheel on the grass there. That was stupid. But I don't feel it lost me too much there. Come on. Could have been better, but not the worst. It's decent. It's respectable. Hey, Red Bull Tree! is fast, man. This is going to be a good time if I can just finish this lap in a good fashion. Not bad at all. Okay, up the hill. Come on, Subi. Now this is the part where that little engine is going to struggle the most. Come on. You know you've got this. You know you've got this. Through the compression. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, man. Up the hill, this thing is still doing over 280. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee! Good, man, good. Come on, man. Oh, I'm still in track limits, Dave. Yo. Don't know why that inside curve hooked me so badly, man. Okay, now we're pushing up the hill. Come on. Can this car do 300 before the Bilstein Bridge again? 280. 290. 297, come on, 298, 298, 298, come on, there we go. 99. 300 before the Bilstein Bridge, beautiful. Come on, Turbo, don't mess this up. Oh no, I hit the barrier. Oh, that cost me like a solid second. Oh man, I'm sorry, Subi. That was all on me. That's actually the first car I've done that in. And I thought it would happen a lot sooner than it did. Yo, what a lap, man. And fun. Very fun. But those last two sectors of this lap can be... Okay, nah. The second to last sector is the straight. The last sector and the third to last can be a lot better. There's still a lot of time just there, and there's a few other spots that I can remember on the lap as well that's like, yeah, you lost a lot of time there. What a car, man. What a car. Absolutely in love right now, like seriously. Guys, if there's one thing that I slightly dislike about this series that I created and came up with, is the fact that I made the rule of just a one lap shootout. Like, obviously the videos would be hours, maybe days long, if I had to sit with every single car and get the best possible time out of it, nailing almost every corner on this track. It is one of the near impossible things to do on the Nürburgring. So there's a reason I only said like first reasonable lap is the one that counts. And the reason I'm saying that is both the first two cars of this season are sub 6:30 minute cars. I know it. I absolutely know it. But I made relatively big mistakes with both. And oh man, look, this car beats out the Evo 10. The Evo 10 was what, 6:31.8. This car's 6:30.9. So it beats the Evo by almost a second, 9/10 of a second. But I honestly thought it was going to be in the realms of the E92 M3 and the 4C. This car just felt that fast. But again, it's down to my mistakes. And to be honest, it's with every car. It's not just with these two. Every single car that I have driven on this with this series has not gotten the best time out of it on both tracks, but especially on the Nürburgring. And that is a bit sad. If you guys, let's be honest, it is a bit sad. But still, it does the test that it gives the results for the test that we put it through. And this STI, this Impreza, oh my word, this car just reignited the childhood dream inside of me. Like, you guys have no idea. Guys, we are here. Let's get this car graded, rated, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, if you made it to this part of the video, please just drop a like down below. It's only going to take you a nifty 2 seconds. Now guys, let's tackle the first category, speed. The thing is, in certain regards, when it comes to pure speed, it felt a bit faster than the Evo. But if you look at the actual numbers, it's nearly identical. And I can't just based on feeling give it a higher score. So speed's gonna be a very quick category. It scores the exact same as the Evo 10 from episode 1 with a 7 out of 10. Still a decent score. It felt faster. It felt as if it was faster in the corners, faster in the straights. But the corners are down to handling. This is specifically straight line speed and acceleration. It felt faster. But if you look at the numbers, if you crunch them really, these two cars are almost nearly identical, like rivals should be. It should be a close fight when it comes to battles within rivals. Oh, that shot, man. Going down the mountain pass. Oh, that's one of my favorite shot escapes. I absolutely adore that shot. Now, next category, handling. Now, this is where the first differences occur. Guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, this car almost... I don't know how to put it. It gives me an enthusiasm to push it harder, to push its boundaries a bit more. It's as if the car has an enthusiasm within itself. And the confidence this car gave me was definitely more than the Evo. Like I said, the Evo felt very front heavy, and this car didn't. It now again had a little bit more of a twitchy rear end. But in a four-wheel drive car, that's fun. That's nothing but fun. So the handling for me, it was easier to figure out, and it gave me a lot more confidence a lot quicker. I only really got confidence in the Evo like in the second half of my second push lap on the Nürburgring, in the 2 attempts that I had. So only the second half of that last lap was where I started to feel like, yeah, I can really start to like properly push this car. This car gave it for me from the second lap at Tsukuba. And that's just me being honest. So in the handling category, it scores an 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed the handling. It wasn't too hard. It was the enough amount of danger to keep you on your toes, but not to make you scared to push it in certain situations. So I really enjoyed this car. Handling, it's a good score for 8.5 out of 10. Now, capability. Now, this is again a section where it's very similar to the Evo, but I feel there was more left on the table with this car's lap. If you take away the mistakes, the way certain corners were taken, the way I came on throttle maybe a little bit too early, or in other cases too late, where if you get on the throttle too early, I have to back out of the throttle, not completely, but you have to lift coming out of the corner, or the car will just understeer off the track and into the barrier. And other times where I was scared of that happening and I was on the throttle just way too late and I lost so much momentum coming out of a corner. But they still, in the hands of an esports driver where proper tuning is involved, when they properly dive into tuning it. Now, finally, the most important category of the series, and the only category where a car can score an 11 out of 10. Now, guys, honestly, I think it was very representable in my reactions during the Nürburgring lap, during the Tsukuba lap, and just the whole vibe throughout the video. Now, is this a biased rating? Honest to God, no, it is not. It's not because I prefer Subarus over Mitsubishis. This car it immediately just gave me that it allowed me to drive the car the way I like to drive in these games. It allowed me to test my specific limits, and it allowed me to, while testing those limits, have fun and not be scared that the car is just going to spear off into the barrier. It did that once, and that was on the first attempt, but I immediately knew what I do wrong. It wasn't a case of what just happened type of feel. I immediately knew that was my fault. I should have turned in a little bit earlier, and I shouldn't have been so aggressive on the brake while still turning. And that's it. And guys, this car, fun factor, like, I enjoyed this so much more. I'm going to be honest with you guys. As soon as we did the sound check on Tsukuba, I was like, ugh, because the sound check for me already indicates a lot about how I'm going to experience the car. And this car flipped me a complete 180. I was like, okay, it doesn't sound like the real thing. So it's going to be moderate. It's going to be the same as the Mitsubishi roundabout. And then I started driving it, I started hearing it, I started listening to the upshifts and the downshifts, the burbles from the exhaust, the way the car stuck in some corners, the way I could just throw the car around on certain parts of the tracks. And it just completely won me over. Every corner I turned, it got a bit more fun. And it just kept going on that trend. And it is something that honestly, it can't be properly explained, because I am still just trying to figure out what words to use. And for that, the 2014 Subaru Impreza WRX STI Type S scores a 9 out of 10 for fun factor, and that gives it a total score of 30.5 out of 40, which gives it an average of 7.625 out of 10. Which means your new leader in Season 3 is the car on your screens right now, the Subaru WRX STI. And the Mitsubishi falls to second place with just a dead center score of 7 out of 10. Guys, this is going to be I've got a feeling it's going to be another one of those seasons where it might be closer than we initially think. Because at the start of last season, I was also like, no, man, the cars are going to be separated by a lot. And I was pleasantly surprised when that was not the case. So, Subaru 1, Mitsubishi 2. If you disagree with me because you are more of a Mitsubishi fan than a Subaru fan, you are more than welcome to lift that opinion in the comments. As long as you keep it respectful and nice, we will be on the same page. But guys, that has been this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Remember to please drop that like down below if you haven't done it yet. Make sure to go check out the links in the description down below for the second content page, as well as all my social medias, the podcast that I am part of, as well as my amazing and epic logo and fan art designer Johan. All those details are in the description down below. And then finally, guys, if you've made it to this part of the video and you have not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe down below, and don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future short video or live stream here on TurboFox RacerZ. Remember, your mind is to be stronger than your feelings. I love you guys, and make sure that you are excited for episode 3 coming soon. I'll see you guys for whatever piece of content comes next. Cheers!